right, so we have Brantley up top, and we have Ryan Mullens below. Is it Cauldron versus 4-color control? Jim, tell me about your favorite deck. Is it Cauldron? And then we'll get to 4-color control.
Corey. Corey's making fun of me. 4-color control. I played this deck at the store championship. I think this deck is awesome. This is a old school control deck, all instants, 4 colors. 1 mystical to each is a bunch of answers. Has a pretty good matchup against Vivi. You see here, Brantley up a game. A lot of removal spells. This is a very unique version of the Vivi deck, though. This is the Artist Talent version.
Oh, okay. I've been hearing some rumblings about this. Yeah, I'm interested in this. If it actually is an improvement, or maybe if it's not needed, time will tell. Yeah, there's Artist Talent. There's also Storm Chaser's Talent, that kind of stuff. So, High Noon coming down.
Yeah, High Noon is a card that's pretty good against Vivi, but it is really good against Artist Talent.
Yeah, no kidding. And just a Mako coming down here for Ryan, and definitely huge advantage there to Brantley.
Yeah, and you're going to see Brantley do this a lot. Play a land, say go. Play a land, say go. Almost every card in the entire deck is an instant, except for 2 Ultima, a stock up, and of course, if you use sideboard, High Noons.
Yep, okay. Yeah, and like you said, you took second with this deck with the 4-color control, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, the deck has to be good if it carried, a player of your caliber all the way to the finals of this, Jim.
It dragged me through, yes. And High Noon is really cool in this deck, too. Is like we saw yesterday. Pete Ingram was playing the Cauldron deck against this control deck, Flash deck playing High Noon. If you can play on both turns really, really well, High Noon is not only a hate piece, but it is also a synergy piece.
Yes, absolutely. High Noon looking great. Haven't seen a lot besides that one match against Pete.
Mm-hmm. It's not the best card against Cauldron.
It really isn't. I've definitely lost to it. But, it's sometimes you just go profs and then Tersa them and kind of get the job done.
Yeah, it stops the unfair stuff, but the Cauldron deck is just so good at doing the fair stuff, too.
Yes. All right, profs, Eidetic Memory, doing some looting here from the talents. And drawing a card off that. I mean, I got to say, talents with Prof's Eidetic Memory is really good. And, Profs is low-key the card in this deck. Everyone looks at Vivi, everyone looks at Cauldron, but Profs really reminds me of Up the Beanstalk. The first time someone just get lost my Profs, and I was like, wow, that actually seemed correct. I'm just like, okay, this is Up the Beanstalk now. It really feels like that power level to me.
Yeah, it is very, very difficult to interact with profitably.
Yep.
And the way to do it is honestly what Brantley has done here, where you're just going to try and kill every creature. And without a High Noon in play, that would be difficult. Yeah. But with Ryan locked in to playing 1 creature a turn, Brantley could do that. There's a ton of removal spells in this deck, just like end step, kill your thing. My turn, maybe play card draw spell, say go, and utilize that High Noon effect as sort of just a lock piece. And like we were saying, it's not great against the normal Cauldron lists. But with Artist Talent, the name of the game with Artist Talent is velocity.
Yes.
It's the idea of just burning through your deck as fast as possible, and that usually means playing a lot of spells. So High Noon looking very nice here.
Yeah, really looking nice. Yeah, not even a lot of creatures in this this list from Ryan. And, I'm now just realizing by the screen name that Ryan has on Melee here, Burnt Taco. I've seen that name online a lot. A really, really strong player. All right, here is, I would say, maybe the breakout card of last weekend. Quantum Riddler just dominated some of the other Midwest series. And, I mean, just the winner of that tournament, the person who took second, 4 Riddlers in both of the deck, and really made a statement that, yes, you should be playing this card. And I tend to agree. I think Quantum Riddler is just amazing. Best card in Edge of Eternity to me.
The Riddler has arrived.
The Riddler is here.
Somebody call Batman. Don't need High Noon number 2,
Yeah, not really.
Unless your opponent's at 10.
Yeah, what are you talking about? I mean, if your opponent's at 20, how else are you going to win without 4 High Noons?
Ooh, this is huge.
All right, here is a Ral, Crackling Wit.
This is the card I lost to in the finals of my store championship.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ral is the kind of card that's just so good. We saw 2 Get Lost already used by Brantley. That's one of the primary ways to kill it. Mm-hmm. And then it's also a card that plays phenomenally against High Noon, able to, air quotes, cast a spell every turn aside from your High Noon spell.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that does not shut it down for good, though, right? This is just kind of a counter spell for the one time.
I believe Tidebinder turns off Planeswalkers. Double check.
Let's double check.
Oracle wording.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't. We'll see who's right.
Is it only artifacts and creatures?
That's what I thought. Oh, artifact creatures or planeswalkers. Oh,
another point for Jim in the booth.
God, you know what, Jim? You are the superior Magic player. I now concede.
Expert roll. Dust my shoulders off.
God, you're good. You're good.
I love this. I think it's so important to attack the Planeswalker that you Tidebinder.
Definitely.
Just get it off the board. Don't be in that, house of glass, whatever the analogy is, where if a Tidebinder dies, everything gets unlocked.
Yeah, agreed.
I love this too. So main phase consult the star charts, really utilizing High Noon as a synergy piece. 2 spells per turn cycle. Ryan's only playing 1. Great place to be.
I believe you were looking for House of Cards.
House of Cards, Glass House, Don't Throw Stones. I don't know. This is some kind of house.
Jim's throwing cards in his glass stone house.
And wondering why nothing is happening.
All right, consult the star charts here to look at the top 9 cards and pick 2 of them. God, that card's incredible.
It's so good.
Like, do you think that card is better or worse than Stock Up?
It's completely dependent on the structure of your deck.
Yeah.
So the way this deck is built, it's a instant speed control deck. You want to say go every turn. In that case, consult is much better. If you're playing a more sorcery speed, like the Shiko Jeskai control decks, or more sorcerer speed like a ramp deck, or more rats and stuff, then Stock Up might be better.
Okay.
But they are both phenomenal.
Yeah, amazing.
And also Porcos Los Dos. Why not both?
There we go. There we go.
This list has 4 consult and 1 Stock Up, but we've seen a variety of mixes.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Winter Night Stories. Looks like we are just casting that one.
Yeah, so we have the 2 cost reductions here on Artist Talent. Chapter 2 is your spells cost 1 less, so we have 2 of those, so 2 less. So the problem is that kind of effect is really good when you want to play them more than 1 spell a turn.
Yes.
Although where'd High Noon go?
High Noon has left the building.
We got a flood ball. I'm sorry. We were talking about houses.
I know. I was talking about stones and houses. And
so that's pretty rough, actually.
Yeah, this is time to pop off. So this is the turn. So there is the powerful, ever powerful wizard here, Vivi Ornater.
All right.
And a spell pierce on the 1 piece of interaction. Is Ryan Mullens doing it?
This is a lot of stuff. Reminder that Voral is not active. It is Tidebindered.
Yep. So it doesn't even get the plus.
Correct.
Yeah. And is that just free?
That is a free.
Is that a free Cauldron?
Yes. Cauldron wasn't good enough. Let's make it free.
Agreed. I'm in.
Uh-oh. I saw a flash in Brantley's hand of an Ultima.
Ultima looks pretty good here. Now, that is just creatures and artifacts, though, right? Not enchantments?
Correct.
Okay.
But hit that Cauldron, get those maps out of here, get the VV out of here.
Unlock the Rawl.
Yep. Doesn't lock the Rawl, that is true.
Yeah. I was going to say that came in this turn, but we are harmonizing. Ryan doing the classic, I would say, Moto Grinder, maybe Magic Grinder-esque. The put the spell right down below your lands whenever you cast it.
Yep.
Little out of view.
Just keep us on our toes,
Exactly.
Interesting to note here, too, that they are in game 2, and there is 9 minutes left.
Yeah. If this goes to Ryan, this must have been one heck of a game 1 here, that's for sure. But sorry, we couldn't bring you that. We, of course, stay as live with the tournament throughout the entire time. Yeah, super long game 1.
Yeah, and that's what this control deck is designed to do. Just keep playing. And that's why VV is so powerful, because it can play those long games with the control deck.
Oh, yeah.
Usually you hit garbage time with the control deck where they have 7 cards in their hand. You just can't possibly win anymore. VV can just keep going.
Yeah. And, man, especially with these artist talents, most of the time you're a little limited to what you're doing, but this artist talent does seem it opens the door a bit. And, hey, when some of the decks are already going away from some of the more aggressive elements, like some decks aren't playing as many Makos, and that kind of stuff, hey, maybe the artist talent version is the next level. Who knows?
It's cool. We have seen multiple different versions of Vivi.
Yeah.
There's this version. Corey Burkhart was playing a more kind of prowessy sort of version. We've got the regular version. There's just a lot of different options here.
Heck of a card, that's for sure.
Yep.
All right. Cauldron eating a Vivi. going to give Vivi the second ability. So now the Otter has one Vivi ability, and the Vivi itself can activate twice. It kind of stacks like that. So
Yeah, Vivi has used its native ability,
yes,
but has not used the ability granted by Cauldron.
Exactly. So on surface value, we have 8 mana.
Oh my!
Down to 6.
Folks, grab a snack.
Yeah.
This might be a turn.
Because the one thing is these Otters, similar to Mako when you're discarding cards and it gets boosted up, the Otters themselves get boosted, so if you wait to use the Vivi ability from the Otter, the longer you can wait, the better is usually the heuristic here, because then you'll be generating more mana. So now we'll see. Mako can activate a bunch. Vivi hasn't activated, so by my count, we have 10 mana available. It's just how much gas does Ryan have left in the tank.
What's the third ability on Artist Talent?
Yeah, third ability on Artist Talent is if a source you would control would deal non-combat damage to an opponent or a permanent an opponent controls, this deals that much damage +2. So, Vivi's ability.
How about a Lightning Bolt?
Or a Lightning Bolt.
Lava Spike,
Yeah,
So
yeah.
every spell is now a Lava Spike. That is a good way to close the game outside of combat, which usually isn't possible when Vivi's only dealing 1.
Yeah.
But 3's a lot.
3 is a lot. So this really is a deck that's comboing up. Man, the more we're seeing this in action, the more Artist Talent just really looks like Thrill Seeker in a hat.
Yeah, the question here for me is, should Brantley just concede?
Yeah.
Like, there are 7 minutes left, and this is looking like it is, there's an ultimate in hand for Brantley if he ever gets another turn. That's a pretty big if.
Or if Brantley can even win a game in that time, if he just watches it go and accepts the draw. Who knows,
Yep.
Either way, a draw isn't great, especially on day 1. They get a little better on day 2. They're not completely useless. But yeah, I'm kind of with you. It doesn't look like this game is going to go the way of Brantley, excuse me.
Because both those talents are also unused. So right now, Ryan has a lot of mana, and that can turn into cards pretty easily, which then turns into more mana, which turns into more cards, and that is typically a recipe for success. And we're getting damage here, too, so...
I remember me and, Burnt Taco 77 from Magic Online, we bonded a lot over a deck in the past in Modern, and it was, is it Fair Breach? Where, you would have Breach, but you would have Dragon Rage Channeler, those kind of cards to be able to kind of not go full Breach grinding station, but it would have that kind of fair game plan. And I'm like, yeah, this deck is quite similar to that. So you can tell Ryan likes this style of, I'm going to take all the game actions. I'll let you have some of them. But for the most part, Ryan gets to click the buttons.
Corey, rude. Ryan, rude.
yes.
Winning, rude. Like I was saying here, so these Stormchaser talents getting back, just an opt. And the thing is that with these Artist talents in play, it's really hard to miss. You get to rummage so many times,
Jim, I got to stop you there. This is really bringing me back to the Nadu. Have you VV'd? Yes or no? The Nadu to the left, you'd put it in the middle, then you'd put it to the right.
Don't invoke that name in this broadcast.
Oh, the wing.
We don't talk about Nadu.
Let's see if we can get that one on screen.
No. I veto that. Thank you very much. Oh,
there we go.
All right. I see who has the power in this duo. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna take a deep breath. Take a deep breath.
Jeremy's just over there, just twirling his beard here like an evil Jeremy over there, just sending us all the bad cards. Let's get Crook Clan Ironworks up there too.
Stop. Nope.
All right. And, we have fully entered garbage time here, y'all. I would say we'd take a live look in, but I imagine no matches are still playing at this time. So we're just going to watch this and enjoy it together.
But the problem is that, again, this is game 2. Like, Brantley, it's pretty hard for Brantley's deck to win a game quickly.
Yeah.
But, you play lightning fast, you can win a game in 6 minutes.
Yeah. Hey, I at this point, maybe either Brantley's not thinking of the clock and just kind of like, I want to see you do it, or it's the classic, he just knows he's not going to win. It's just accepting the draw here. I don't know.
There is a point where, at this point, maybe we're at the point now where you don't even want to start game 3, because Brantley could lose in 4 turns and cannot win in 4 turns.
That's what I'm getting at,
Right. It's kind of funny how the time on the clock really, it changes drastically what you want to do.
Yeah.
8 minutes left. Let's try and get a game in.
Yeah.
But so step back and enjoy it. It is pretty cool. There's always the thing where, a deck like Nadu or any of these combo decks, Ironworks, where when it's the best deck in the format and you're sick of seeing it, you're like, oh, not this again.
Yeah.
But it is really cool.
It is really cool.
Like when these decks aren't the best deck, like when you see an Ironworks deck for the first time, even the Nadu deck for the first time, you go, wow, you could do that?
Yeah.
That's really cool,
And I think what's the tiebreaker for me is how is the mirror match? KCI mirror matches, Nadu mirror matches, trash. They were bad. Maybe Matt Nass loved them, for the KCI mirror matches. But they overall, not that fun to watch. Maybe a little a luck-based, who drew better, especially Nadu. But is it Cauldron? There's a lot to it. There's a lot to how you sideboard. So, and maybe I'm biased as I played a lot of the Cauldron. I did play a lot of Nadu as well. But I think the mirror match is the tiebreaker for me. What do you think?
Well, it's also not just the mirror match in the pure gameplay sense. It's in the deck building sense. We're seeing here. This is a pretty different build of this deck. The core is the same. It's still Cauldron, it's still VV, but Disruptor's Talent, Artist Talent, Crash Through, Ops. These are cards we don't see in the typical VV deck.
Yes. I mean, if we are going to look and we're going to be unhappy about, the VV Cauldron stuff, we got to still appreciate the nuance. Like you're saying, the changes that Ryan's deck is, because this is not a list we've really seen. The Artist Talent has popped up a little bit, but this is Artist Talent, Storm Chaser's Talent, and then it's finely tuned by a really strong player. And, I mean, this is cool. This is definitely cool.
Yeah, and it's interesting to me because this version is more combo heavy, where the regular VV deck, it's almost like the Cauldron parts of Plan B. The Profs is the Plan A. This one, the Cauldron's more of the Plan A, and there's more combo element with these Artist Talents, these cantrips, and one of the problems that VV can have is you get the Cauldron going, you have a few creatures in play, you have the ability to make 18 mana, and you didn't draw Winternet Stories. So you just don't have a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
Whereas this deck, with both talents as being insane mana sakes, you're always going to have a thing to do with all this mana. When this turn started, they're really, we had some mana to work with, but the fact that these talents were in play to be sinks is a really good way to kind of get going and make sure you can actually combo off.
So we kind of dismissed this game like it's just completely over, and it still might be, but I'm now looking at Ryan's deck. There are 3 cards left in it. Like, are we going to deck? Maybe this isn't over. Like, what is going on here? So he did the math, I'm assuming, to how many lands, but what can you do with 1 card?
Yeah, a lot of... Artist Talent is not mandatory, right?
What?
Artist Talent Rummage is not mandatory.
I believe it is not. Yeah, whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you may discard. It is.
Right.
It is.
But the thing is that Ryan doesn't know this, but we know there's an Ultima in Brantley's hand.
Yeah.
So the VV damage, and it's interesting where
the VV is still here, right? It's not underneath the Cauldron? Like, it's still dealing damage?
Yeah, but it's only 1. The Artist Talents were never leveled up fully.
Okay.
And it felt like there was infinite mana. Maybe there wasn't, a true infinite. We see these Riddlers have come down. Like, maybe at some point in this, Ryan needed to get that talent up to make the VV deal 3 damage for each spell instead of 1.
Yeah.
Because now it does seem like we've kind of hit the wall. This is the wall that says, okay, you have to have a Wrath, but we know Brantley does.
Yeah. And, I mean, the one thing that Ryan can do, I saw a bunch of ops in hand, and you can just, like, opt, hold priority, opt, get the VV triggers and stuff. But, man, if Brantley has the Ultima, like you said, like, pfft.
The thing is that it's funny because, Ryan's last card should be known information. Ryan can look at all of his cards, count them all up, and figure out if that's a land or a spell.
Yes.
If it's a spell, that means the map in play can turn 1 mana into 5 with the Riddler, right?
Yes,
By adding a counter, so that's 5 more mana to work with, and then we can possibly level up a talent. I don't know. I guess we lost our VV? These have been used, not used. Paper for some reason. I don't know.
Oh, I've completely lost track. Yeah. I think they've given up as well.
So but if there's a way to keep making mana, all right. There's a wait. Is that a new Cauldron?
I'm not even sure whose turn it is.
What state am I in?
It's still the same Cauldron. The VV just went under it to make it a little bit more clear.
Okay.
A Raw hasn't been activated. The Tidebinder's been gone. I would assume Raw should have been getting counters each of these times now, right? Like, for every spell. Like, we've kind of just were talking about the coolness and the explosivity of this deck, where I feel like that still should have been ticking up, right? Maybe ultimate emblem here, but
I mean, token comes in. Again, the map. Where did the map get used? Where did the map go?
maps are gone.
I need a map to find the map.
I know we drew 3 lands there off those 3 maps. I thought there were more maps as well, but all right, we got a Monk Otter there.
This is so funny for Brantley because, like, Brantley knows he has the ultimate in hand. Brantley has to have thought that, like, there was no chance here to ever see another turn. But now it's looking like, oh, my God.
I can't wait for Brantley to win this match and just quote tweet you of like, I think Brantley should scoop here.
Oh, my God.
Wait a minute. Did he just play High News into Ultima? Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Acted a little too fast. High Nude came into play.
That's someone who's been bit by Ultima before, because Ultima, of course, is a rat that ends the turn. So, like, got to do the other stuff first.
Oh.
You can't do that one.
No.
Oh, man. Oh, no.
And now we just have to attack, I assume.
Yeah, I mean.
Draw the last card, up the talents.
Oh, boy.
Just ups them for free. I'm with Ultima. Just would have ended this here, and I think Brantley would have won.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, no, y'all.
I want everyone to think about this moment. The next time we're watching a player who's about to win a big match, and they're taking their time, and you're like, "What? Just win the game. You have the game won." That's why, because you never want to be in this spot.
No, you don't. I don't even want to say the Pro Tour top 4 match. You know, I don't even want to say the people involved, but I think we all know the one.
The Hazard.
Yeah, where there was a little bit too fast of an action, and those kind of plays linger with you forever. And, you know, you feel these on your flight home, needless to say.
I mean, the good news with Brantley is that, like, this is not a loss. This is a draw. You know, so
yeah.
You know, we see Ryan take game 2 here, and now no time for game 3. It's a draw.